Hey guys, today we're back in Rock Studio, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make UI from Pet Simulator 99. So Pet Simulator 99 is this popular game with where it's just like a pet simulator, and they have this like cartoony UI that's pretty nice. So I'm just going to be teaching you guys how to make it. And what you're first going to want to do is you're going to want to get Figma or some like UI making thing like Photopea will work too, just anything like that, like Photopea, but Figma's designed for it, so Figma's gonna be the best. Like here's Figma, and this is what you're gonna want mainly. So earlier, I don't know why it took me a bit to figure out like what I did. I don't know, I accidentally messed it up, like wasn't letting it edit anything. I think I just accidentally locked it or something, I don't know, but now it's working, so I can show you guys. So this is what the end result's gonna look like. I'm gonna teach you guys how to make the settings UI, and this is basically like the main type of UI they have. You can make it like this, you can improve it a bit, but I'm just gonna show you guys how to make this, and a lot of the UI is similar, but I'm not gonna teach you guys how to make like the vectors like this. Like if you just want to get something like this, you could search it up, or you could just look up how to make vectors like this. I'm just going to be teaching you guys how to make everything else. So this is just their little settings page, like an old one or something. I don't know what it is, but you're first going to want to make a rectangle. So I have like a rectangle right here. Let me just show you guys so I can make it. I'm just going to make it bigger. I'm just not going to keep it like that though. So you want to make a rectangle like this, and you're going to want to round it to radius 23 to make it look exactly like this, the radius like this. And then what you're going to want to do is add a stroke of like 5 or something. You can change it, but 5 looks pretty nice, so I keep it at 5. And then you can after that, I think that's like all you want to do for rectangle 1. And then you could just position it wherever you want. I just have mine positioned here because I have like other UI, so yeah, but you can position this wherever you want. I just position it here because there's other ones in the way. And then what is this? Oh, this is just the gear or thing or whatever. You don't have to add this, I just added it, but you don't have to. And then you're gonna want to add the settings text. You want to put this stuff also in order, like on top of each other, or else certain things won't be usable. Like you need your settings text to be on top of the gear if you add it, because the settings text, you need to be able to read it fully. You don't need to be able to see fully the gear, so you want to make sure your settings text is on top of it in layers. And then for settings text, you're just going to want to size it up to the right size. You can change the size, there's no like exact size really, but if you want like the size I did, wait, where is it? I think this is the size right here. Yeah, this is the size right here. I put it to 50, but it just depends on how big your box is. So yeah, it's gonna vary, but you can also want to add a stroke of like 3. Also, the stroke does depend on how big the text or box is. So don't just be putting like the same stroke for everything. Like a 5 would have been too big for this probably, but like for this big box it's much smaller, so yes, it does change. And I also use the font Fredoka 1 because it looks pretty good, and it's a very like cartoony font, so you can do that. And then you're going to want to position it like right on top of your gear, like right here. So like if I move this around, like if I put it here, it's not going to look as good. You could put it here though. The middle's pretty nice, but it's just not as good. So you're just going to keep it there, like on top of it. And then to just make it exactly like Pet Simulator 99, you're going to want to just put all this stuff. You can change this though to your own setting stuff, but this is exactly how they have it positioned. So you're going to want it like this. And then right here, I just put music, but you can put other stuff. I just copied exactly what they had, so yeah. But then the next thing you're going to want to make is the exit button. You can make the music next, it really doesn't matter, but I just made the exit button next. So here's the exit button. The exit button, this is if you put it in your game, you're gonna have your exit button, and all it does is like, it's just an X, that's all it is. So you're just gonna want to put a box. So where's the box for it? Oh wait, no, it's right here. So I just combined it into a second thing. So right here, you're gonna want to put like a little box. So to add a box, also, if anyone was wondering, I forgot to say earlier, just go to rectangle right here and add it. But you're gonna want to add a rectangle, make it like a square, and then you want to put a text box on top of it and put an X. And then you want to outline the rectangle like this. And then after you outline the rectangle a bit, you don't want to do it too much, you just want to outline it a bit. Then you want to add a drop shadow. I added 2 to make the drop shadow look like this, because if you put 1, it'll only go down, but I added a second one so it can go a little to the right. And to edit the drop shadow settings, it's right here on the right. It's going to be right here, that's where you edit it. You can edit it in this little thing right here, effects settings. And then you just want to add the X on top of it and add a little of a stroke to that, or outline. And then you can color it white or something, but white looks probably the nicest. but you can change it if you want. And then after that, you're gonna make the music thing or just text, and then you can just, basically this text is just everything right here. After you make one of these, you can just duplicate it. Like right here, SFX is literally the same thing as music, so you can just duplicate it. But after that, you just want to make music though, and yeah, this text is just all the same. So yeah, but you just want to add it, and then right here, so it's just a text, it's black, and then I just have it set to size 35. So yeah, you could change it though. It really doesn't matter. And I did not add a stroke to this since it's not the color white, and the background's white, so if I wanted to add a stroke, you wouldn't be able to see it anyways, so it doesn't matter. And then after that though, you're gonna want to add another box or just rectangle. I don't know why this is rectangle 8. I think I did trading first. Actually, yeah, I did, but it doesn't matter. I know it says I did SFX first. I don't know. Yeah, it says I did SFX first, but it doesn't matter. So you're just gonna want to add another box, add a tiny outline or stroke, and then you're gonna want to add a second box on the top of it as the sliding thing, because in PetSimX you can edit the volume, like you don't have to fully turn it off or something. You can just put it like up or down just a bit, and there, you got that right there. And then you want to also add a drop shadow to this one, and an outline. You don't want to add a drop shadow to this one, only this one, because there's a little bit of it in Pet Simulator 99. And then after that, you can just duplicate it and change the text to SFX right here to get the SFX one. And then after that, you want to go to show other pets. So you just want to duplicate the text again, add it here, but don't duplicate this drag bar thing. You want to add a new box. So you duplicate the box right here, the background. Let me click on it so I can show you guys. Oh my god, where is it? Okay, right here, rectangle 8. I don't know why it's saying that. I think it's rectangle. Okay, so right here, rectangle. This just right, the back one, you just want to duplicate that and then size it up. So just drag it up like this, and then that's what you want to just do for it. And there, you got this one right here, so it's bigger and just like doesn't look as small. And then you want to add a second box right here. It's this box is going to be so you can drag it off and on, or this one's like click it. Sorry, you don't drag it because it only goes off and on, not like a certain amount. So you just click this one in Pet Simulator 99, so the box is like half the size, so it just slides over here after you're done. You can just animate that in Studio if you want, but right here you have this. You make a box, you make it red, and then you just add a text right here, and you add a stroke to both of them. You add a stroke to the box, just remember that, you add a stroke to the box right here, and then you add you add 2 drop shadows, so you can get one to the right, one down. You edit the settings and effects down here, and then you change the text. You duplicate this right here, you change it to off, or you could actually just duplicate like this or something, the text from up here, so you can get that. But it's pretty easy to add the outline and change it. So then you just duplicate that right there, you add, and then you change it to off, and you can make it uppercase if you want. I didn't make it uppercase, but yeah. And then you just want to add a tiny stroke so it looks nicer, and bam, now you have show other pets. And then to make the last one, trading one, you just duplicate this text again right here, you just put it right here, trading, and then you add another box. So this box is green, it's a big green box, so you could just duplicate this one right here, and then you could size it up to be this one like this. You just size it up like there. I think that's about the right size I did. And then you could just duplicate it at there, and then you just duplicate the text off and change it to all. And this one's gonna have 2 drop shadows though. You're gonna want to add it, where is the rectangle? I don't know where it is. It's rectangle. Oh, right here, rectangle 3. You want to add 2 drop shadows, one to the right, one in the bottom, and now you have your entire text. If you want to add the gear, yeah, you could just like Google it or something, and there'll be like a free gear icon you can use. Just add in right there, or you could just look up how to make like 2D vectors like this, and you'll know how to make a gear then. So this is gonna be the end of my video. I hope you guys know how to make Pet Simulator 99 UI now. Subscribe to the channel. Bye.